Okay, guys, how you doing? It is Nevin Brown here. About to start another day. I hope everybody's doing well. Today is Thursday, June 10th. Shout out to my sister, Princess Brown. Today is her birthday. Want to give her much love. She's one of my sisters. I have 5 sisters, and today is her birthday. So I'm just sending love right now on this live video to give her a shout out. Happy birthday, Princess. Love you, sis. And I hope you have an exciting day. And I will be calling you probably a little bit later just to say to wish you happy birthday. So go to my sister's page, Princess Brown. She's how her birthday is today. Go ahead and send her a birthday wish, and we'll go from there. Thanks, guys. So yes, as usual, it's today. We're on the same grind as you seen in the topic. We're steady on the grind, guys. You must stay on the grind because when you're on the grind, it will keep you centered. It will keep you focused. I made a video a while ago that talks about commitment to continuity produces emotional stability. When you're committed to continuity, you'll have emotional stability that will really help raise your, raise your intentionality, your intentions, your focus level. That will ultimately will set you apart because you know what is the task at hand. So that being said, guys, we're going to get started and let this thing go. So what I do, I'm a realtor investor here in the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia, and I specialize in calling people and trying to see if I can give them an offer, a cash offer on their property. And I mainly just go to help solve problems. So I'm not looking so much for the traditional retail seller, but more of the situational seller, the seller that has distress or maybe have motivation with the intent to sell rather quickly. And I offer speed and convenience that allow them to move on with their life without the hassle and the headache of making sure their property is upkept or is up to par. So that being said, guys, let me just do a quick sound check. And let me just see how the vocals are sounding really quick. As usual, guys, when you're cold calling people or when you're talking, you always want to engage them in a way that's going to bring value to them. And how I do that, I just simply ask the question, are you interested in considering a cash offer on your property? If so, then I will take them down, how can I say, my discovery list to qualify them to see where they're at, guys. So this is very important to know just because this is going to help you streamline your processes very easy and quickly to make your pipeline looks rather full. Okay. Just doing the sound check. To par. So that being said, okay, and quickly. So to my left right here, I have a call center that I use called Call Tools. Call Tools is a platform that allows me to multi-dial channels rather quickly without me picking up my phone and actually hand dialing the numbers. This is going to allow me to streamline my call efforts to qualified candidates, potential sellers, prospects, to see if they have an interest in selling. Whether they do or don't, it is okay. But what this will do is cipher out and filter out the people who I don't want to put into my bucket. And when I say into my bucket, I'm talking about my CRM system, which is the customer relationship management tool. This is where I house the data of the potential seller if they are showing interest or wanting to sell their properties. And what that do is I can now filter out and know where my warm or hot leads are coming from so that I can gauge or filter out when these sales will come into action or to be completed. And this is very important because you always want to have a systematic approach when you're building your business and everything you do. This is one of the most cost efficient ways to build your business, all because, like I say, there's systems in place. And for people kind of like don't know what cold calling does for them, it just allow you to really just gauge how fast or how soon you can close on a deal, and you can do it in a effortless manner because you're doing from a direct from me to consumer, direct to consumer. There's a lot of ways that you can help market yourself to get in front of these people, which is do through direct mail, and that's just simply just writing on a postcard or writing a letter, and then finding the person's address or where they live at, and then sending that information to them to see if they will like to have an interest in selling. With that situation with direct mail, the response rate could be rather slower. The response rate can be rather slower as far as when they were to respond to you, if they were to respond to you. And so you will have to send out a piece of mail, and that typically can go to them to get to the person within 2 to 4 business days. And then from there, hopefully the person will open up the mailbox and read your letter to see if you to see if they have an interest of selling property. And if they do, then for them to respond back to you, whether it's through a call. And I say call because it all points to some type of conversation that you're going to need to have with the person who's going to sell. And this is going to really help speed up the process and to eliminate the looky-loos or the person who do not have interest. Another way of marketing is through paid advertisement, PPC, pay-per-click. That's through your Google ads or your sponsor. I'm sorry. That's when when you're trying to sponsor yourself or paying to be on the front page of Google to get clicks to go to your website to see what product or service you're offering, which that's another great way of marketing because you know you're getting or attracting the people who have a higher interest of buying. This is a method I will incorporate as the capital still keeps coming in. But for right now, cold calling is the least cost efficient way of to get in front of my audience without spending a lot of money. All I'm doing is using my cell phone. Well, I'm using, I told you guys earlier, call tools, which is a call center that allows me to dial 7 to 10 ringers at one time and hopes for the person to pick up and then so forth. Once a person to pick up, it will then just keep on filtering out the next call and the next call. And all I'm doing is just TTP and talking to people. Text message is another great way of marketing. You can do that on your phone. There's also softwares that allow you to mass text people. The thing with that is text messages through the Can Spam Act can be a little spammy, and you can get filtered, I believe, through the I think the FTC or the Trade Commission when it's deal with the filtering of calls. So texting can be good, but watch how you format that text because you don't want to spam a lot, and then next thing you know, your call carrier. I'm with Verizon. You don't want your call carrier to stop permitting you to send out these mass texts to people who do not want to be solicited. And speaking of solicited, I'm not soliciting anybody because I'm not trying to sell them anything. I'm asking to see if I can buy something from them, which is an asset or their home. And, from there, that's how I'm able to stay in front of the crowd. So, guys, I just want to give you a brief scenario when it comes to cold calling, why I believe cold calling is one of the fastest and the best way of marketing because you can gauge your timing on it and it's cost efficient. So that being said, we're going to get this thing started and we're going to go to our call session. And I'm going to log into my campaign right here. I still have 338 people who I have not contacted yet. And so I'm going to get them to be, to see if I can get them on the phone, guys. Make sure my speaker is up on here. Great. That's good there. Make sure make sure my sounds are coming through my computer so that you guys can listen to the conversation or the flow of the conversation. All right. For those who just now joined, my name is Nevin Brown. I am a realtor investor here in the DMV. And simply what I do is just buy houses in the as-is condition in regards to offering a customer speed and convenience when it comes to them selling. I know in this market is really hot and is on fire. But in this case, guys, I'm just simply just seeing the interest of a person's motivation to see if they want to close on a property quickly without the hassle of repairing the home or putting any type of work into it, and that I'll be able to take it off their hands with no problem, guys. Okay. Um, I'm using a streaming platform called Haps. Haps is a multi-streaming platform that help you broadcast all on your social media channels, such as Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Periscope, and things like that. This is going to be something that I say is very important, just because in today's market, when it comes to engaging with an audience, or when you're trying to brand yourself, I did a video about branding. You want to be able to stand in front of the crowd to let people know who you are or what you represent or how they can identify you as. And so for me, I'm always trying to brand myself as being the go-to guy when it comes to selling your home fast, getting a fair and a good cash offer, and offering that speed and convenience to my potential prospects or clients. This is something I'm trying to set myself apart or have a competitive advantage, because I'm getting on the phones and I'm talking to you live, and I'm broadcasting across the world so people can hear the conversations. That being said, let's listen to some of these conversations on this right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make myself available. I'm going to join the campaign, and we're going to start hearing the phone starting to ring. Listen to the tonality. Listen to when I pick up the phone and talk to a person, how they respond. I'm always gauging the person. I'm doing a lot of mirror and matching when I'm talking to them, to mirror them and then to match them based on how they're speaking. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
My name is Nevin Brown. I'm calling in regards to a property that I believe you might own at 11307 Regal Court in Fredericksburg. Are you there?
Are you there? Hello?
Yes. How you doing, sir? My name is Nevin Brown. I'm a local realtor here in the Fredericksburg area. I know this call is totally out of the blue, but I was calling about a property I believe you own at 11307 Regal Court in Fredericksburg that you might be interested into a cash offer on this property.
Yeah. Oh.
You said you are interested into a cash offer on this property?
Can you call a different number? Because right now, oh shit, let's see.
Am I talking to Mr. Raphael Salavia?
Yeah, you do. I just right now I can't answer all your questions. I don't have anything on my hands. Let me just give you another number.
Okay, I understand.
Call 540.
540.
Yeah, 424.
424.
8628.
I didn't get the last four again. Can you repeat that again?
8628.
8628. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to call you right now.
Well, yes, sure.
Okay, I'm going to call you right now. Okay, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So here's a conversation that we're going to pick up right here. I'm going to put call back later. say this first.
Hello?
Yes, hi. My name is Nevin Brown. I was told to call back on this number to speak to Raphael.
He's not available at the moment. Maybe I can help you. May I ask what this is about?
Oh, yes. I was calling him. So, I'm a realtor, investor here in the Fredericksburg area. I live right here in Fredericksburg, and I was calling in regards to the property that you guys might own at 11307 Regal Court in Fredericksburg.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And I was calling to see if you guys might be interested and considering a cash offer on your property.
No. We just moved here. Absolutely not. No.
Oh, okay. So you just moved in. Sorry about that. Is there any properties that you might own that you might be interested in selling?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry. Sorry about asking about buying a property,
It's okay. It's okay.
especially if you just moved in. You like, of course, I'm not trying to sell. I just moved in.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate your time, ma'am, and you have a great day. I'll make sure I put you on the do not call.
All right, great. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well, you have a great day. Thanks.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. So right there, I guess he couldn't really hear me on the phone, and I was able to, I guess, call his wife to see if they have an interest in selling their property. They just moved in, so this is what it's all about: cold calling, guys. You want to be able to engage a person to see where they're at, so that you can be able to move forward. Let me try to go back and see that missed call that I had. I hate missing the call. Hello. Yes, hi. Good morning. My name is Nevin Brown. I'm a local realtor here in the Fredericksburg area. I was calling about a property, I believe.
You want to buy my house, right?
Yes, ma'am.
500,000.
Is that a number you just came up with, or how did you get that number?
Yeah, basically. But actually, if somebody offered me $500,000 for the house, I'd sell it. But otherwise, I'm not interested.
Okay.
Don't call me.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. I understand. I won't call you, man. You have a great day. And so, how can I say this real estate game market is very bullish. Bullish is a term that I use when it comes to stocks. People trade stocks or invest in stocks. They know about the bullish and bull market. Everybody thinks they have a write-up or a advantage when it comes to their home, and they don't. All because I blame a lot of these. Hello. Yes, hi. My name is Nevin Brown. I'm a local realtor here in the Fredericksburg area. I know this call's out of the blue, but I was calling about a property that you own at 41. Okay. Like I was saying, everybody has this bullish attitude that their property is worth gold or their property is way more valued than what it is, which is understandable. But I blame a lot of realtors out here just because they're trying to gain a bigger commission. And I'm a realtor. That's the reason why I can say that. It's because they're trying to get a bigger commission. They're just telling these sellers that, hello. Everybody has this bullish mentality, man, when it comes to their real estate. I mean, when it comes to their property, which is understandable to a certain extent, but come on, guys, gotta be realistic. With so much money being printed out here right now, and how the feds are just, man, is letting money be printed. People, hello.
Hello?
Yes, how you doing, sir? My name is Nevin Brown. I'm a local realtor here in the Fredericksburg area, and I was just calling about. I know this call was totally out of the blue, but I was calling about a property that you might own at 11118 Pine Hill Road in King George that you might be interested in a cash offer on this property.
Not interested. Thank you.
All right, sir. Well, you have a great day. And so when I'm filtering here, when a person's asking me, if they're telling me that, hey, I'm not interested, especially right now, usually I dig very deep when I'm going to get a rebuttal or a objection. Objection is simply somebody's trying to deter you from not giving you the answer that you're trying to get, or they're giving you asking a question or giving the answer that's trying to push you away from the question you're trying to get asked, which is, are you trying to sell the property? And so people say stuff like, who are you, or how did you get my number, or whatever. People say, well, if you give me 500,000, in the last call, give me 500,000, whatever. But a lot of time people are just, just talking just to deter you away from the question you're trying to get accomplished, which is getting a yes or no. This is very important to know because you want to be able to have the mentality and the focus to understand, like, you're just looking for a yes or no. And I'm thankful that people are saying no. Uh, don't call me, not interested. That's good. So I'm not going to dig deep into the rabbit hole and ask, okay, why don't you want to sell? Well, I mean, they don't want to sell. So therefore, in this business right here, guys, you got to have the mindset whereas I don't need to buy your property. Okay. This is very important to know, guys. I don't need to buy your property, but I want to buy your property. That's why I'm trying to really isolate and find the people who need to sell. I'm looking for a level of motivation that's going to allow a person to say, yes, I need to sell because of whatever X, Y, and Z, my job loss or a divorce or whatever. Unfortunately, it can be a distress situation that I'm able to solve a problem. See, I'm all about trying to solve a problem, guys. And that's why I'm calling these people to see if I can help solve a problem. And if I do, or when I do solve a problem, in return, I'm helping them out and I'm also helping myself out. But I have to filter through the problem solving equation, which is find the people who are looking to sell. Most of the time, it's going to be a no, or it's going to be something that's going to not negative, so to speak. But you're going to find some person or someone that might say yes, and that's what you're looking for, guys. You just want to be able to filter out the no's. This also takes stamina and endurance to be able to do, because you would get tired of a person telling you no, or getting the phone hung up on you, or maybe talking reckless to you on the phone. It's okay, guys. Human beings are human beings. We are all human. We carry a level of emotion that can sometimes portray out to being on the phone because you got a person at the wrong time, or having a bad day, or they have a life event that's happening right now and you just caught them at the bad time. And a lot of times people are driven by their emotions, whereas you have to be in control of your emotions and not let it drive you. Especially in today's world, so much chaos and so much going on, everybody's emotions are really high. But I'm very centered in and very focused, and I'm very awoke when it comes to where we're at in this world. You really got to be flat-footed, and you got to be very concrete into the ground, whereas you can't be moved or swayed by people's opinions or their thoughts, or what's going on into the media and things like that. You can't be persuaded. You can't let anything move you out of your position of what you're trying to do or accomplish. This is why I like cold calling myself, guys, because my backbone is very firm. I have a steel backbone, and I stand straight up and I stand on my square. Number one, because the only person that I have the allegiance to is the Father himself. So cold calling is nothing to me. So I'm not worried about what a person say or think. If anything, I'm the person that like to debate or like to give to go against your rebuttal, because you're letting your emotions drive you. So this is something fun to me, but it could be a very hectic situation for a person who's a beginner that has low self esteem, or can't handle no, or have a hard time earning earning the validity validation from somebody else to make them feel some type of way. Cold calling is really for the faint of heart, man. You gotta really be tough, because once again, guys, you don't want people to just handle you any type of way or say anything to you out of the way. But there is a reward in this because when you're talking to a person and when you're servicing them in the right manner, it will benefit you as well as benefit them. So let's keep this party going. Um, I'm just, this is a morning session right here, right now, but I'm building this pipeline so that I can be so my pipeline can burst with sales, guys. And this was all about me leaving a legacy for my family, taking care of myself, making the money that I want to make, and just having a lifestyle that I'm trying to live. And I'm showing you guys how it's done. That's why I'm on here on Facebook and YouTube to bring value to the marketplace. Because a lot of people are not cold calling. A lot of people are not showing you what I'm doing. A lot of people are definitely not getting on the phone and going head to head with these people in the conversation. But this is what I do, and I do very well. That's why I'm trying to explain to the world you can do this too. And I think it's something that's going to be beneficial to you if you go ahead and try to do it. Yes, hi. My name is Nevin Brown. I'm a local realtor here in the Fredericksburg area. I know this call is out of the blue, but I was calling about a property that you might own at 4435 Willow Tree Lane in King George that you might be interested in a cash offer on your property. Hello, how you doing, sir?
All right.
My name is Nevin Brown. I'm a local realtor here in the Fredericksburg area. I know this call is totally out of the blue and you weren't expecting me to call, but I was calling about a property that I believe you might own at 405 Butternut Drive in Fredericksburg that you might be interested in selling.
Oh no, no. You had the wrong number.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, man. Is there a property that you might own that you might be interested in selling?
Oh no, sir.
Okay, well, you have a great day, sir. I appreciate your time.
You too.
Mhm. Yes, how you doing?
Hi, how you doing? I received a call from here.
Yes, sir. Don't know if I'm talking to Mr. Lewis or not, but my name is Nevin Brown. I'm a local realtor here in the Fredericksburg area, and I was calling about a property I believe you might own at 114 Harford Court in Charlottesville that you might be interested in selling.
I'm sorry, you do have the wrong number.
Sorry about that. You have a great day, sir.
Thank you, you too.
Put that as a do not call, and I'm going to close that out right there. Yes. Hi. How you doing, ma'am? My name is Nevin Brown. I'm a local realtor here in the Spotsylvania area. I know this call is totally out of the blue, but I was calling about a property that you might own at 10210 Edenton Road in Partlow, Virginia, that you might be interested in a cash offer on this property.
Actually, I don't own that anymore, and I'm pretty sure that someone's already purchased it and then resold it.
Wow. Okay. Well, I guess I'm late to the punch up. Is there any other properties, ma'am, that you might own that you might be interested in selling?
I don't own anything. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry about it. I definitely put you on a do not call, and you have a great day.
Thanks. You too.
Mm-hmm. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, so she just sold the property. See, this is what I mean by timing and opportunity. When timing meets opportunity, this is why I cold call, because I never know if I'm going to be able to meet that opportune moment where a person is so happy and ready to sell because I'm calling at the right time. So that's why I always call to filter out to see, if a person have an interest in selling. Hold on 1 second. Let's see this voicemail. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, how you doing, sir? My name is Nevin Brown. I'm a local realtor here in the Fredericksburg area. I know this call is totally out of the blue, but I was just calling about a property that you might own at 5708 Cascade Drive in Fredericksburg that you might be interested in selling that property.
I don't know in that place, bud.
I'm sorry about that. Is there a property that you own that you might be interested in selling?
No, I'm running right now.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, you have a great day, sir. I'll make sure I put you on do not call.
No problem. Have a good one.
Thanks. Another time, a lot of times, you'll call people that, it's the wrong information, the wrong phone number, or the wrong address that you're trying to talk to. So this can be something, you just got to be aware of, man.
Wait, before you scroll away, you need to hear this. Republicans across the country.
Hello.
Yes, how you doing, sir? My name's Nevin Brown. I'm a local realtor here in the Fredericksburg area, and I know this call is totally out of the blue, but I was just calling about a property that you might own at 4201 St. Catherine's Court in Fredericksburg that you might be interested in a cash offer on this property.
I'm not selling my house, sorry, bro.
I understand that. Is there a property that you might have that you might want to sell?
Listen, my sister-in-law is a realtor. My mother's a realtor, and I'm a home inspector for a living. Your offer is not going to happen.
Oh, I understand that. That's why I'm calling, because I never know. You never know who you might have. So I appreciate that. I'll put you on the do not call list. I understand.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. Very good segue conversation right here. Gentleman said that his sister is a realtor, his mom is a realtor, and he's a home inspection. This is why, how can I say, the market is the way it is, because everybody's finding themselves becoming a realtor because it looks to be seen to be easy money or an easy way to be profitable, but that's not the case. A lot of times there's a lot of misconception about people's property and things like that. So, everybody's really like uptight right now and have their arms folded, so to speak, because everybody who they know that's in their immediate circle, family, a sphere, are realtors. And this is what separates you from the rest of the realtors that's out here, or real estate agents. How are you differentiating yourself from being who you are? For me, I cold call, because I'm not a realtor. I'm an investor first who has a realtor's license. And this is very important to know. I'm not trying to just help you list your property and sell it, or you're a buyer trying to find a property. I am trying to buy a property for myself, or I'm trying to flip a property for myself and for my family from the investing strategy or the investing side. Real estate is the best commodity that you want to invest in, but you want to do it from an investor standpoint or investor mentality. You can't just be out here willy and nilly and out here thinking that things are going to lay down for you. You have to be very strategic. You got to be punctual. You have to know your numbers when it comes down to negotiation. That's why I tell everybody, when you become a real estate agent or you become a realtor, you are in the sales and marketing business. Matter of fact, you are a salesman. That's what it says on your license, salesman. You have to sell yourself, and you can't sell yourself if you don't believe in yourself, or if the product that you're selling in is not believable. Now, we know that real estate is the best asset, or is one of the best products to sell, but you still got to believe enough in yourself and also the real estate market to know how to sell. So once again, when I'm trying to acquire a deal, I'm acquiring a deal from a perspective of me trying to move that deal immediately. I'm more so in the marketing business of the retail side. I'm just trying to find a property, put it under contract, and then assign it to another investor who's looking to flip the property and things like that. What I do, or what I would do, is cherry pick my deals. What I mean by cherry pick is that if I come across a sweet deal that is unbelievable, I would then hold it for myself and become a buy and hold investor. And what buy and hold means, that I'm going to keep that property. I'm going to either fix it up, and then put a little cosmetic work into it, and then put a tenant inside of there and get a cash flow and rent it out to them to maybe offset a mortgage that I maybe acquired, or to get 100% cash flow from the rent. So therefore, I'm only paying property taxes on the property. This is what you want to do when you become a real estate investor, that you want to have a portfolio of homes or investments that will allow you to not have to worry about any type of 401k or an IRA, or any type of retirement outside of your job, W-2, your career. You will have passive income come to you steadily, fluently, and continuously. And there's going to be some great income. This is why I cold call, because I'm trying to build my pipeline up to bring the capital in, so that when I come across the great deals, I can keep it as myself as a buy and hold investor. But yeah, guys, this is what I just really wanted to do. I want to be able to get on this call right here. I'm going to get back on in the afternoon, but I want to be able to just dialogue with you guys when it comes to building a pipeline and what I do to build a pipeline and how to grow my business. This is something you can incorporate, but you got to be able to have the fortitude, the tenacity to do that. And if you do, it can be very rewarding. I know for my wife and I, just by doing what we call wholesaling or assigning deals, we made over $85,000 within 2 months just by doing this, guys. Hello.
Hey, how you doing? This is DJ returning the call.
Yeah, how you doing, sir? I didn't mean to interrupt your day, but my name is Nevin Brown. I'm actually a real estate investor and a realtor here in the Fredericksburg area, but I was calling about a property that you probably own. I don't know for sure, at 12197 Mount Rose Drive in King George, that you might be interested in a cash offer on this property.
What's the cash offer, sir?
Well, I mean, it depends. I mean, I can send it over to your email. If there's an email, I can send it to your email, and you can entertain it, or you can, renegotiate it, or you can say no.
Okay, you can send me an email. You want my first and last name? My first name is Aubrey Farrar.
Farrar, is that your last name? Farrar?
Farrar, yes.
Yes, sir. Cause I had your last name right here, but I didn't have the first name. You said Aubrey, and that's AU. Mm-hmm.
BREY Farrar, FARRAR @gmail.com.
Okay, got it. So it's your first and last name at gmail.com.
Yes.
Can I ask this really quick before you get the phone? Is there any renovations that you had done in the property in the last 5 years? Recent renovations?
No renovation.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm about to send this over to you in the next 5 minutes. Is it okay if I can call you back, or just to see if you got the offer?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay. Well, Mr. Aubrey, I'm going to send that to you right now. I'm going to go ahead, draft up the offer and send it to you at AUBREY Farrar FARRAR at Gmail.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do that right now, and then I'll call you back once I send it to you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye. So right here, guys. This is a great. It's a great segue to tell you Now you remember, ladies and gentlemen, that I said about you remember what I said about just opportunity, timing meets opportunity. I'm going to get out the phone right now. I'm going to end this session right here, but this is what I was telling you about. Just calling people, getting the no's. And for his case, he said, send me an offer. So we're going to send him an offer right now and to see if he will entertain it. If he do, I'll get back on this call, guys. Whether he do or not, I'm still going to do another call session in the evening. I'm going to continue my call flow. It's just that I want to be able to get here on a good 45 minutes to an hour live to tell you what I do. Once again, if you're a person that has a distress situation, if you're facing bankruptcy, divorce, or job loss where your home might be in jeopardy and you don't want to have to forfeit that credit, having that credit experience to be on your credit, give me a call. Let me know, DM me on my inboxes, whether it's through YouTube or Facebook, or you can go to my website at Nevin Brown exprealty.com. I'm sorry, nevinbrown.exprealty.com. And Nevin is spelled as NEAV as in Victor, IN, Brown .exprealty, one word, .com. There you can see on the website, you can say, give me a fresh cash offer. You'll put in your information and we can go from there. If you find value in this, go ahead, share this with somebody or leave a comment. Let me know what you think. But until then, guys, I'll get back to you, but I'm going to go ahead and submit this offer in. All right. You guys have a great day.